Oh, okay. You should go for a slot 6 HP percent. I think that's what I would go for because this is super duper bad. Hi guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another account review in Summoner's War. We're on Domsky Vicious account, and this is a global account who wants to get a overall review regarding his direction. For some background, he did tell me that he bought this account on 2019 and he quit pretty much right away. He came back recently and started playing about a month ago. I mean, we should be expecting that his rune quality is not that high since he hasn't been playing for 4 years. Yeah, that's a very long time. He told me that he was focusing on some artifacts, but I think if you have a 4-year gap, your rune quality probably needs some work. So we'll check that out together. He has 2 LD Nat 5s, which is the Alexandra and Lydia, which are pretty cool because they both do some reflect damage. They're both pretty decent in AD. So we'll take a look at his arena defense as well to see if we could give him a better recommendation. And we'll also check what kind of arena offense he's running and then try to suggest him an offense there. And then finally we'll talk about RTA because he does want to eventually transition into RTA. Probably most of the people want to. And he wants to know what team he can run. So let's see his record. He's been playing for a couple months. I can't really tell because this account has been made for 2,500 days. But like I said, he bought the account and then he's been actively playing for a month or two. Best record for this account at that time was G3 for the guild stuff. And then for regular arena was C3, RTA was C1, Special League was F2. Okay, let's look at his monster box and we will see some indication that tells us that he hasn't been playing for a very long time because it looks like he hasn't been playing. Well, he definitely wasn't playing during the Street Fighter stuff too, right? Yeah, so he's missing a lot of Nat 5s actually. He's missing a whole lot. He has Molong. He doesn't have a Belio. I think the only one healer he has is Ariel. Yeah. Oh, he has Pra too. He has the water cookie. That's good. So maybe you could make some fun AD, more of a stallish AD that could get him to C3 or G1. I think that could happen. The problem is that he doesn't have Leo. Yeah, he has no Leo, but he does have the Tiana, but no Punk Beg. So the damage dealer has to be something else, like the Cocky, or does he have Bale? No Bale. He has Zera. So Zera's Tiana, Galleon, +1. So Cocky is probably the number 1 offensive unit that I see. Okay, we see Poseidon there. That's good. In the LDs, maybe he has a Debra laying around. Do you have a Debra? Oh, no Debra. Okay. So yeah, right now I only see one AO essentially. Does he have Chiyu? He has Chiyu, he has Escher. So he could go something really fast as well with the Cocky. But it will be a Chiyu, Escher, Galleon, Cocky. So technically two AOs that he can run safely if he knows which defenses to hit. But other than that, if he can't outspeed, he won't be able to make a Leo offense to deal with those. Okay, let's take a look at runes. So Swift, 29, pretty good. So if he gets a +5, that's 29. Okay, only one fast rune there. 32, okay. So he does have some runes that he would want to perfect because these runes are pretty fast. Okay, so slot 4 is pretty weak. It's a 23, it's a crit rate rune, but it's a 5-star. And his 6-star HP rune is 20. Okay, very lacking slot 4. Slot 5 also very lacking. Ooh, another one. The funny thing is, I checked out my account and I noticed that I also had a rune that was less than 20 speed, like 18 speed or even 16 speed, 17 speed. I don't know, it was low, but I still gave it a +5. So I really shouldn't be saying too much regarding this, but I want to believe that this was a beginner mistake. Somewhere in your early mid-game time, the account owner did this. And at that time, because you don't have a lot of options and you want to see immediate improvement, you do this. I just hope that you're not doing it anymore. In slot 6, a 24, another lacking rune. Okay, it's not that bad though, but the fastest is 20. Okay, another 24, and then okay, 2 runes that are okay. Lacking 4, 5, so he can work on GB12 to upgrade those runes. Let's take a look at Violent. Okay, 27th, that's decent. Oh, a 28. That's very good. You would want a legend gem though. Please don't put this here. Get a hero max to a low legend in some way. 11-12% at the minimum to slap that, because that's an awesome rune. Okay, another decent 20, slot 3. Okay, 25. Okay, not bad. One rune though. Okay, a lacking slot 4 again. There is a 24 with the crit damage rune, but other than that, it is pretty lacking. So you're in luck. You should be running that event for your runes. I did make a video on it. Wow, this slot 5 is so bad. Okay, there is one that can make up for this one at least. Then slot 6. Oh, okay. You should go for a slot 6 HP percent. I think that's what I would go for, because this is super duper bad. Very underwhelming. Let's take a look at Will. Okay, slot 1 is pretty weak. That's very weak actually. Slot 3 also very weak. Oh, well, maybe your Will ones are just... Oh, okay. Slot 4, not bad. 28 on crit damage. But I would want the HP percent. Okay, you do have one. Good. Slot 5, okay, really bad as well. And then slot 6, okay, a slot 6 HP percent will be the... Oh, actually that's 2 slot 6s then. Dang it. Sadly, both of your most lagging rune is on slot 6. Well, you have to make a choice, right? Well, I'll probably go with the violet one because it's more versatile. And then on the slot 4, I'll probably go for a crit rate or an HP, because you can't go wrong with those kind of runes. Okay? But you can see that Will was the weakest, then Violent, then Swift. I don't think you should be farming artifacts too much. Just get a good amount of it that have decent subsets or substats, you know, that take less damage from a certain element. You know, don't go for that crazy high quality artifact right now, because in reality you are lacking in runes. And Will runes are definitely super duper weak, not Guardian level at all. I mean, when I say Guardian, I'm talking about regular arena. Talk about RTA, it could differ. You could get a... I mean, I think even in regular arena, it's not C2 quality. It's definitely hovering around C1 or lower. So I do think you should work on that. Violent, also C1, C2. I'm talking about speed. So if you're looking at overall efficiency, I can't really speak to that because I'm not going to take a look at all of these runes. But speed-wise, it's slow. It's definitely slow. So I think C1, C2. Swift is the one rune set that has potential. I will say if you could get that slot 4 and 5 speed, slot 4 and 5 rune with decent speed, 20 plus, it could be C3 quality. Because I do think you'll get a fast 300 set since you do have a quadro and then a 29 on slot 1 and 3. So yeah, I would work on that, and I do think you should then transition into R5 to perfect those good runes, because as we have seen together, there are a couple of very good runes and you do want to perfect them. We also have seen out again that they are lacking gems and some are lacking grinds. Max hero grinds at the very least, and the very fast ones like this one here should be a 29. This shouldn't be a crit rate in my opinion. It should be a HP percent legend and a legend grind. So that's what I mean. You're lacking gems and grinds. Okay, let's go to AO and AD. Now AO/AD, this is very outdated, but let's look at the speed. Okay, 306, not even that fast, right? So you have like a couple of LD5s, 2 very nice LD5s, or not very nice, but 2 decently nice LD5s for arena defense. So I want to try, like you probably will later change it out, but I want to try this because you also have the Manon. Why don't you just try this? I think it will scare some people off. If you could get it tanky enough, well, sadly this is not skilled up. If it was, I would have used it. Dang it. I mean, you could even go with this, right? And then go with Camilla at the end. That could be pretty decent too. Or you could go with Praha and then the Cookie or Camilla again. But we could try this. This is skilled up. Awesome. Oh, Camilla's not skilled up. I will skill Camilla up. And I see that you have you're missing a lot of artifacts. So definitely put these artifacts here. And try it out, because I think these tanky defenses will get you a higher rank, or will actually get hit less because your fast one is just not good enough, in my opinion. 306 speed on a Triton, anything could outspeed that. Come on. No, not anything, but anybody above C2, C3, I think has a team that should be able to deal with that defense. So I think you should go with something a little more annoying. And I think Lydia and Alexandra together is pretty annoying due to the fact they both reflect damage. So people just can't come with a glass cannon type of offense, and you might just get the win. Who knows? Now for offense, okay, this is one that I wanted to see. Let's see how fast your Tiana is. Okay, not that fast, 260. So let's see if it's tuned. I think it's tuned. Yeah, it should be tuned. I would like a little more accuracy. I would love to see more artifacts all around. Well, I have seen none actually. And this one, yeah, you need skill ups. If Kaki doesn't have skill up, it's not gonna do as much damage. Please get that first. Oh, you also have the Wind Monkey. Wind Monkey could be a good lead for your arena defense. Okay, that's one. Like, it could work, and that was one of my options that I was gonna go with. Oh, I like this one better though. I do like this one better since there's a lot of manas these days, so I would actually rune this up. And then for a fast one, forget about Samath Tiana. It's just gonna be too slow. It has to be Chu Escher. Like Chu Escher with Galleon, and then finally the Kaki. I think Kaki in this team will be a lot better due to his great base speed. It is easier for you to rune that unit to be tuned. If I could find the Kaki, there you go. So I would run that. That will be my second team. This will be my first team, and I'll just run these two for my rush. Okay, let's go to Arena RTA. So you told me you played 20 or 40 games, and it looks like you got F1. And when you got C1, it was a 56% victory rate. And I'm assuming that at that time, it wasn't your account, it was somebody else's. The most recent record is only this. So seeing your rune quality, you could go with one fast unit, and I think Ethna will take that rune set. But other than that, you'll go a tanky team. Yeah, so I think as a tanky team, I like a lot of the stuff that you pulled out, but I do want to take out Molong, the Water Cookie. You know that Camilla is really strong right now, so I think you should take out the Camilla. Vanessa. Well, Vanessa is questionable. Leica should be a good counter as well. Riley. I think you should go second turn, and Riley is an awesome pick there. Antares, I love it. I love the Harg as well. Anything else? Anything else? Triple Revenge Verd, definitely something they have to rune up because you're gonna go second turn. And that's about it. That's about it, right? Yeah, I wouldn't play with anymore. This is the box that I'll play with, and from here also, you'll see which units are skilled up, and you'll take the ones that are not skilled up or not usable without the skill ups. Josephine looks fine. You have all of it on skill 2. You need a couple more on skill 1. You should get it because that's additional 25% damage. This will always crit. So this is your main damaging skill for Josephine. Bulwark works fine. Prohawk's good. Okay, Molong. Okay, skill 1 I'll give it to you, but again that's more damage that you're missing. So I would finish skilling up these units. Rika, okay, that's fine. Cool. Okay, you really need to skill up skill 1. You might think that it's okay. You might think, oh, skill 1's not that effective. Skill 2 or 3 are the only ones the unit needs. That's not the case. So please skill every unit here up to the max potential. Unless it's like Wusa skill 1 and you just want to get to +5, or just get the last skill up that gives it more harmful effect because it can land as a sleep. I understand that because the damage coming in from Wusa is not that high. But units like Praha, units like Molong, multi-hits, they really take advantage of this additional damage. Diana skilled up, Cookie skilled up. Okay, so this one you'll take out for now. Camilla, but Camilla is really good now, so I think I will want to use her. Okay, Alexandra could work in RTA. Yes, niche pick, but it works. Okay, Leica's not skilled up, so you take Leica. I'll just take out the Leica and Camilla because they're not skilled up. Riley and then Bird. Okay, so this is the box I'll play with, and I think you get C1. Maybe F3. I don't know. C1 to F3 in between for now, because I didn't take a look at your Despair runes, but I know Violent is really slow, and Will is also really slow. So speed-wise, I'm not that optimistic. But your Swift set, you have one fast Swift set, so you do have a chance there. And hoping that you have some efficient Violent and Will runes, I want to say C1. Let's take a look at Despair here. 21, okay, that's good. Could be 25 or 26. Okay. 29, okay. Ooh, those are some nice Disparons. Okay, slot 4 is weak. For most of your sets, slot 4 was really weak. Slot 5 is also weak. Slot 6 is weak. Okay, so your Disparons also need work. But yeah, I'll run a team like this and see how it goes, right? You don't have a lot of units that need Despair. You don't have Juno. The only thing is really Antares maybe, unless you want to go with the Violent Antares and Rika. Other than that, nobody goes Despair in this team anyway, so you don't need a lot of Despair runes. Yep. Yeah, but that was it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Overall, I do think this account is in the C1 level, maybe F3. If he's, well, I think he'll hover around F3 until he gets more experience. I didn't check artifacts, but I'm assuming artifacts are lacking since most of his units were lacking artifacts. So I just hope he gets a good amount there. Just care about the main stats for now. Don't care about the subsets too much. I will first focus on runes because you are lacking that a lot. Again, Will is weakest, Vile, and then Swift. And all of those sets had a certain slot that was weak, so I would at least strive to get a rune that is fast for each slot. Okay, Arena, I think I'll go with the tanky Arena defense. Offense, I'll rune those two offenses up, a Chio offense and a Tiana offense. And RTA, I gave you the box, second turn. I think you should rune up those units and play with that and see how it goes. Hope you guys enjoyed that one, guys. If you guys watched till now, please like and subscribe. Also, if you guys want to get account reviews like this, please join my Patreon. If you guys want to get account improvements, please join my Discord because all the information is there. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.